Good morning. It is a cold and wet day here in North Carolina, and today I'm going to see what I can photograph here. So come along and enjoy this adventure. Well, before I go on with this video, the first thing I want to tell you, if you hear gunshots in the background, the local sheriff is back here. He's about a mile and a half down the, out in the woods here somewhere, and they have a gun range down there, and apparently they have to practice today. So if you do hear any gunshots, that's what it is. So today my plan is that I want to try and embrace two of my weaknesses. I'm fairly good at photographing birds and other wildlife, but as a wildlife photographer, you got to be willing to photograph small stuff like micro photography. The other thing that you got to be willing to do is landscape photography. I know a lot of landscape photographers don't consider themselves wildlife photographers, but I do. So that's one thing that I'm trying to embrace, expand my horizons a little bit, see what I can photograph, become a little bit better photographer. And I think that's one of the things that you have to do as a wildlife photographer. I mean, we don't have unlimited time to only go out when it's perfect out. Sometimes we have to go out there when the weather is crappy, and that's what I'm doing today. The image I'm taking of is these drops of water on the end of the branches here. It's a really kind of artsy-fartsy kind of thing. It was one of the images I was thinking about taking when I came out here. This drop of water is just sitting there on the end of these branches here. Now, one of the issues I'm running into is because I have a breeze coming through here, the branches, these ragweed or whatever plants these are just moving in the breeze. So I have to use hand holder because it gives me the flexibility to move with the plant and be able to take it. I am shooting at ISO 1250. I'm shooting at f6.3, and that's giving me a shutter speed of about 1/250th of a second, which is not ideal for this situation, but I'm trying to make the best of what I can do. And as you can see, things are just starting to move right here. The wind is really starting to pick up a little bit here. But, you know, if this image is any good, here it is. I'm not really sure how to describe this image here. I have this rock on the other side of the pond here, and it's a gray piece of granite here, very gray. There's a little bit of mold growing on it, and then there's just trees behind it, and there's a forest. The floor of the forest is covered in these brown leaves. You got the brown branches here, and then you got the reflection of those trees in the water below it, but the reflections are a much darker color, and the water is this kind of very almost brown color to it, and then you have that dominant feature of this rock here with the mold on it. I really feel it could be a really good image, something that I could, you know, maybe printing it on a piece of matte paper will make a really nice image here. This is kind of really artsy-fartsy kind of stuff, but like I said, I'm trying to work on my landscape photography. So if this image is any good, here it is. just had some sparrows fly across the pond here right in front of me here, which is always a good sign. But anyway, the image I have in my mind here is of these dead trees that are sticking up out of the water here. I really feel like it's an artsy-fartsy kind of image here. Like I said, I'm trying to expand my horizons here. I mean, I see images out there and I just can't seem to capture them, and I feel like I'm imitating other photographers as to what they take pictures of, and they said it's the best way to learn how to do wildlife photography. I don't know. I don't know if I really feel this image here, and that could be a negative for me. I am shooting at f11. It's ISO 100. It's giving me a shutter speed of 1/5 of a second. I am probably going to make this image black and white, but tell me what you think of it. I would love to hear what you have to say about these photos here. Do you think they're good? Do you think they're bad? Do you think there's something I could have done different? I'm hoping to hear from you. I don't know how I feel about the images right this second. I hope I feel better when I got them on the computer. But if you got anything out of this video, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to this channel. Do all the stuff below. I'd really appreciate it. My name is Leahy, and thank you for watching.